So how to get your start menu back on Windows 8? As we all know, Microsoft is really pushing this new start menu on Windows 8. They want to get rid of our normal Windows 7 start menu right here on the left corner, and they were pushing really hard to make us stick with this huge start menu. So there is three solutions that I came up with. If you don't yet have the Windows 8 8.1 update, you should get it. It's free, and it will alleviate a little bit the start menu dilemma. Whenever you put your cursor over the left corner, the little Windows button is gonna come up automatically, and though you will not have the pop-up Windows 7 menu that we are used to having, and I really miss that menu, and I think everybody does. Nobody likes this. This is fine as a extra menu for touchscreen functionality. If you don't have a touchscreen, this becomes really cumbersome to manage. There's really no point in having these huge tiles if you don't have a touchscreen. So Microsoft really screwed up on this. They should have made a version for a tablet and a version for a desktop. This has no place on a desktop computer. It has no use. These big tiles are no use. So fine, we are stuck with it, so we need to deal with it. So what we're gonna do is go to the desktop, click on your desktop button, and as you can see, we have a pseudo desktop. It is actually a desktop, but it's not as functional as the one we had before. Here we have all the desktop style applications. These are the Metro style applications that are full screen, which I don't truly like. I like I like to start Windows and manage 3, 4, 5 windows at once, open 3 programs at once, and put them wherever I want on the screen. That's what I like on Windows. So how do we get the start menu back? Okay, first of all, we're gonna go to the taskbar in the bottom of the screen. Mine, it's on auto hide mode, so it pops up every time I put the cursor on it. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna right click, and we're going to click on properties. So in order to have something similar to our previous start screen, we're gonna go to navigation, and we're gonna select when I sign in or close all apps on a screen, go to the desktop instead of start. We're gonna check that. Show my desktop background on start. Check it. Show start on the display I'm using when I press the window logo key. Leave that unchecked. Show the apps view automatically when I go to start. So instead, when you click the Windows button, instead of going to this screen, we're gonna change that. We're gonna check this box, show the apps view automatically. I'm gonna check it. This you can leave checked or unchecked. Search everywhere instead of just my apps when I search from the apps view. You can leave it, it doesn't matter for what we're doing, this is something different. So, and we're gonna check list desktop apps first in the apps view when it's sorted by category. So we're gonna check that. We're gonna click OK, and now every time we click on the Windows button, we're going to this screen. So these are all our apps, and usually they're gonna show by name. So you're gonna change it to category. So every time you click on the Windows button, you're gonna be taken immediately to the desktop apps first. So there's all of my apps. I still have to get all of my previous apps from Windows 7. I still have a few because I'm still figuring out Windows 8, believe it or not. So these are all of the apps I installed. All of these apps came with the computer mostly. I installed these ones right here. Most backup is mine. So this one is also, let's see, this right here are mine. So your apps are gonna be, some of them are gonna be scattered on this side, but all of your, if you have shortcuts for your apps on the desktop, they're gonna appear here on this list. So that's the first option you have of making something that looks like your previous menu. Another thing you can do is you're gonna make a folder on desktop and you're gonna name it apps, and you're gonna take all of your shortcuts for your desktop applications and you're just gonna make the desktop cleaner, and you're gonna move them inside that folder, all of them. So you have a clean desktop, and every time you need your desktop applications, you just open the folder and there is the list of all of them. If you need a Google Chrome, just click on that. You have your browser. So that's another option you have, and you have a clean desktop. You don't have as much clutter. And another third option that you have is that you're gonna go to your taskbar and you're gonna right click, click properties, and you're going to toolbars. You're gonna click desktop, click OK, and now on your taskbar you have a link to all of your desktop icons. Whatever is on your desktop is gonna be listed here. But since we put all of our shortcuts on the apps folder, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna take all of them. We're gonna move them to the desktop. So in order for your desktop to look clean, you're going to go to view and deselect show desktop icons. Just uncheck it. So your desktop is all clean. Anytime you want your apps, you go to the desktop link, click the arrow, and there you have all of your apps in a menu, a tidy little menu. If you don't want to have the link on the right side of the screen, you can move it closer to the start button. So you're gonna right click the taskbar, select right click, uncheck lock the taskbar, and now we're gonna move this link over to the left side. So we're gonna put the cursor over these lines, these dotted lines right here, and when this double arrow appears, you're going to left click and hold it. Left click the mouse or the touchpad, whatever you have, hold it and drag the dotted lines to the left side. Just drag them over all the other icons all the way, and there you have. You're going to drag this line also. You're going to get rid of all these icons right here, so drag this line, the second one, all the way over there. There you go. There's your desktop. This is your touchscreen keyboard. You may or may not have it. My computer has a touchscreen, so I'm not sure if everybody has this, so whatever. So once you have the desktop link on the left side, you have your apps menu every time you click this. So now we're going to right click the taskbar and select lock the taskbar, so you don't accidentally move anything, it is locked in place. So those are the three options you have to having something resembling our beloved Windows 7 menu, and hopefully Microsoft fixes it properly and gives us a real start menu instead of this. Okay? Thanks.